I'd like to call this meeting of the Trumbull Veterans First Responders Committee meeting to order at 6:10 p.m. We'll have a roll call. Mary Beth Thornton.
Here.
Preston Merritt. Dawn Contafio.
Here.
Dan Sacco.
Present.
Steve Lemoyne.
Here.
And Ray Baldwin is here. 1, 2, we have a quorum. Preston will be coming on shortly. Bruce and Mike, I know, will not be here. They're at another event. So, all right, can we take a moment to do a pledge of allegiance, please? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay. First item on the agenda, approval of the September 30th, 2021 minutes. Do we have a motion?
So
I'll make a
moved.
motion.
I'll second. Dawn Catapio.
All right, so Steve made it and Dawn. Any discussion about the minutes? Hearing none, we'll go to a vote. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? Okay. Next item is public comment. Is there anybody from the public that wishes to be heard?
If
Dan,
there's a member of the public who would like to speak, press *9 if you're on the phone, or raise your hand if you're on Zoom. And it does not appear that anybody wishes to speak.
okay, very good. We'll close public comment. The primary item on the agenda, item number 5, presentation of the demolition bid by George Wiles and Kevin Bova. Gentlemen, are you on? Kevin or George?
Hey, Ray, I saw a note from George a little while ago asking for the link. Maybe he didn't have the link.
No, I had emailed him the link.
Okay.
Now, Kevin was supposed to be on this. Let me call him.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice.
And it goes right to voicemail. You don't have a way to reach him, do you, Bill?
I can try calling George. One moment.
All right,
Are you trying to reach Kevin Bova?
yes.
I mean, I have his email. I can email him, but I don't know if he's
Yeah.
going to answer or not.
I just tried to call him and went directly to voicemail. We just need one of them on the do the presentation. Let me see if I can reach George.
Hi, you've reached the.
For crying out loud.
Your call has been forwarded to an.
Kevin, are you coming on the presentation?
Yeah, 7 o'clock, right?
No, it's 6 o'clock. We're on here now.
Geez, okay, I'll jump on.
All right, please, thank you. All right, Kevin's coming on now. He thought it was 7 o'clock.
All right, I gotta go. I'll see you later. No,
Yeah, I know.
no,
One 3-minute meeting I've ever had. The best laid plans of mice and men, I guess, you know?
no.
Dan, Dan, can you sing us a tune while we're waiting?
I was just thinking, you wonder why the public doesn't come on.
Did you two guys start happy hour early? I think you started without us.
Well, in retrospect, we could have done 15 minutes.
Yeah, we could. Kevin, are you on yet?
I see him. He looks muted.
Is he?
See a
That would
picture of
be
his
fair.
office desk, office chair.
What's that?
It's his office chair, so he's on, but he's not there.
Oh,
Kevin, can you hear us?
Hey, Ray, when's the next meeting? I want to get it on my calendar.
Bill, can you see what his status is?
Yeah, he just texted me. He said he can't unmute, but he's unmuted now.
Okay.
All right, Kevin's gonna switch to phone audio.
Okay.
Hello, Uber Eats. Hold that order. I'm still in the meeting.
Hello?
Kevin?
Yes, sir.
Okay, we've gone through the preliminaries and the agenda. We're looking now for the presentation of the demolition bid and a recommendation before we vote.
Yeah, I believe George Wiles sent you a recommendation. We sat down the two low bidders for 41,190, and I believe it was 42,000. And both are more than capable of doing the job. Obviously, we would go with the Conte, the 41,190. We recommend.
All right, so what's the spelling of the company?
I think Conte, Conte.
Okay,
Let
Conti, what are builders? What are they?
Bid results. Hold on.
Conti Company LLC.
There you
Company
go.
LLC, okay. And so it's your recommendation and that of George Wiles that we go with that company.
That is correct. George Estrada did have concern with town engineer Bill Mauer about the backfill or taking the slab away. I don't know if that was fully answered from George Wiles to George Estrada. I didn't know that town engineer was involved. So, but for 41,190, we'll remove all light poles. We'll remove the building. I think we're going to move the slab and some of the fill down to water level and take the flagpole and the monument down to Public Works.
Okay, Steve Lemoyne, I think, had a question about the extent of the demolition. Steve, you have any, were your questions answered?
Well, my question was, once they dig out and they pull all that material out, my understanding is it's going to be a big crater there. Are they going to fill that back in? Otherwise, it could be a hazard for anybody who wanders onto the property.
I believe that was George Estrada's concern about how much would go seep back into the pond or the lake, whatever you want to call it. I think they're only going to take down to a certain level, but it will not be backfilled because that was part of the alternate. So I don't know if, and George Estrada would have to be honest and answer it. And so with Bill Mauer, town engineer, if we had stuff to fill, but they were talking about or coming back about a full basement build.
Yeah,
Recommendation from George Wiles.
George Wiles was going to explore the cost of doing a full basement versus replacing whatever soil was there on site. We have not decided on that yet.
Correct. I don't know, Steve. It's a great question, whether how much they're going to take out. I believe, though, they are taking, they are going to cut down to a certain point. I know they're going to take the slab that's on away and then leave whatever, what I call organic left there that's part of regular fill. I don't know. I don't think it will seep back into the lake because they're not going to go down to that level, or the pond, I should say.
Okay,
Sorry.
so we need to get this question answered. I mean, we can vote on approving Conti, but we need to get that question answered. Now, the reason why is that George and Wiles and I are going before Planning and Zoning on Wednesday for an 824 referral. And I'm sure that question is going to be asked if there's going to be any impact on the pond. And
Correct.
I'm
Yep.
sure, I'm hopeful that they're going to put up some type of screening there or make
Correct.
sure nothing creeps into it, but we need to get that answered. We'll need to have that answered by next Wednesday.
Yeah, you might be right on that, Ray. I think there was a double seal fence. I don't know what it is, silt fence that was going to be
Yep.
put in, double. And I think that's going to be part of it left there until the project goes farther or whatever happens. But I know there was protection of the pond itself, so nothing seeps back into it.
All
But the asphalt, the concrete, where people park, that stays. We're not going to rip that out. That's going to stay, so nothing can get in there and seep in. So that was part of the alternate also.
Okay. All
But
right.
41.9, get everything done. At least get the removed.
let's do this. Do we have a motion to approve Conti Company LLC as the demolition company for the site?
I make the motion, Steve Lemoyne.
Steve,
Second the motion, Mary Beth Thornton.
okay, Mary Beth, you have the second. Okay, is there any discussion about this, about the bid?
Ray, George is here. George Wiles
George-
just
okay.
joined us. If you want to that.
George,
good.
okay. George, the discussion presented itself with respect to, we're going to award, it looks like we're going to award it to Conti Company LLC, although we have not voted. But we have to go to the Planning and Zoning Commission next Wednesday, as you know, for the 824 referral. They're going to be asked about the protection of the pond after or during the excavation. Do you have any comments about that?
Yeah, during the wetlands review, the Department of Public Works asked us to add a double row of siltation fence along the perimeter of Katz's Pond. So that was added in addendum number 1, and that is in part of Conti's scope of work.
Okay, excellent.
Yep. In addition to that, the stockpile, if they are going to stockpile any debris in the parking lot, they're required to put a siltation fence around that pile also, and that's also in Conti's scope of work.
Okay, excellent. Anyone else have any questions from the committee? Okay, hearing none, we'll go to a vote. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye.
Aye.
Is there anyone opposed? Anyone abstaining? Okay, the motion carries and we'll, Kevin, you'll make the notification?
Yeah, I'll give them a letter of award and contract tomorrow, Monday, and then work with George on when they can start in their schedule and stuff.
I was, Kevin, once I see your letter, I'll prepare a AIA contract, and then I'll send that around for them to sign and for whoever is the signing person for the building committee.
If you want, we usually do a standard contract on RFP. It's only 41,000. It's not the
Okay.
over 500 to $1 million. It's kind of like an easy one. It encompasses, our town attorneys already looked and
Very
vetted
good.
this standard
All right.
contract. For the
Good.
big one, if we do the next step, yeah, we'll definitely need AIA. Absolutely.
Okay, very good.
All right. All right, so that item's complete. The only other things under other business number 6, for those of you who haven't seen it yet, the website is 99.9% completed. The Zoraida, George, Rena Bacalar, Bruce Silverstone, and Dan Sacco worked on it, did a fabulous job. Congratulations. I invite you to go on it. Tomorrow morning, George and I are presenting to the Economic Development Commission breakfast at the Marriott at 8 o'clock. If anybody would like to go, you can come to that. As I said, we have an 824 referral meeting with Planning and Zoning at 7 o'clock next Wednesday. And I see that some letters have been sent to the governor's office in support of the project. Hoping we can get some more. And we're still working on getting that $1.5 million bonding approved by the governor. So is there any other business to come before the committee? Okay, hearing none, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn.
Steve,
Second.
okay. Second,
Second, Mary Beth.
okay, all in favor?
Aye.
All right, folks, enjoy your evening. Thank you.
All right, see you tomorrow.
Thanks,
Have a
guys.
good night.
For being late. Thank you.